5 months after the epic release of Bruticus, King Grimlock has finally made his appearance. As a much anticipated figure, does it live up to expectations? And how did this stand against the competition? Let's dive in and find out. Grimlock measures 13 cm tall and is well scaled alongside Optimus Prime, Carbots, and Jetfire. The continuity of MS design aesthetic aligns perfectly with Grimlock's character. The big, beefy, and muscular look that we associate with the Dinobot leader is faithfully captured. The figure's material gives it a matte finish, invoking a strong sense of the cartoon style. Minimal paint applications focusing on the visor, wings, and lower legs. Overall, this Grimlock looks very clean, with screws and pins discreetly tucked away. While there are no additional details beyond the G1 artwork, the figure exudes faithfulness. Line up MS-B56 next to H44 from New Age, and you will notice striking similarities in height and body proportions. However, there are clear aesthetic differences. MS-B56 boasts wider shoulders, almost an extra shoulder's width. The wings are larger and broader, resulting in a thinner torso profile from the side and the top, less of a backpack effect. Beefier shoulder and arms, though not as thick at the wrist. A wider waist and thicker lower legs. In my opinion, MS-B56 has a more pleasing silhouette and side profile that better suits the character that we all love. In terms of the build quality, both figures are well built for their sizes, but they took different paths. H44 is fully painted, with slightly more saturated colors. He looks good. However, the screws, pins, and gaps are more noticeable around the figure. Also, the well-known issues such as exposed lower leg parts and loose joints. B56 on the other hand features tight joints and a clean appearance. However, the lack of paint gives it a muted look, especially in the torso details. I believe a touch of paint could enhance the contrast. Overall, B56 Grimlock brings the iconic Dinobot leader from the cartoon to life. It serves as a remarkably faithful display piece. Where both figures possess their own merits, individual collectors will gravitate towards different aspects based on their personal preferences. Having more options is always great. For the articulation, ball-jointed head with a standard 90 raise. The shoulders can lift over 120 degrees. A full 360 arm rotation, but hindered by the wings. The shoulders can swing outward over 90 degrees. The elbow rotates a full 360 and bends over 150 degrees. The wrist can rotate, 360 waist rotation, and a 60-degree forward bend. He kicks forward all the way to his chest, 120 to the side, and about 10 degrees to the back. Here's the thigh rotation, 180 knee bend, and the knee also has a 360 rotation joint, a 90 ankle tilt, and no other foot movement on the super thick lower leg. Overall, B56 offers aggressive posability thanks to its extensive range of motion compared to H44. Accessory-wise, a double-barrel blaster, a sword which interestingly lacks the signature G1 asymmetric design, a crown because every king needs one, a pair of extra hands with hinges on the wrists, and of course, the fish. For the transformation, B56 introduces some innovation to Grimlock's Euro sequence. It does involve more steps breaking the torso and forming into the belly of the dinosaur, but it successfully addresses the puzzle of the missing insignia for decades. And for the T-Rex mode, B56 faithfully recreates the G1 Big Bozo. Remember that transformation step where you rotate the side panels where the shoulders attach? That adjustment positions the Dinobot's leg a few millimeters lower and more forward, ensuring the T-Rex looks just right and avoids an overly large belly, so that from a certain angle, the T-Rex almost perfectly matches the G1 artwork. In comparison to H44, B56 is larger overall in every aspect, and the T-Rex mode aligns closely with his robot height. Of course, the T-Rex must have Grimlock's usual gimmicks. The head rotates 360 and raises over 90. The mouth opens wide, revealing a hidden port. Curiously, this port seems tailor-made to hold Grimlock's sword. I guess this is intentional. The eyes shift colors, alternating between red and blue. And the arm is connected to the body with a base that rotates. A hinge serves as the shoulder, and there's a bicep rotation, a 90-degree elbow bend, and a ball-jointed claw. The leg rotates 360 and swings up 120 degrees. The knee bends back 90 degrees. Additionally, it features a forward bend, serving as the ankle of the dinosaur. The toes articulate on hinges for stability. The tail, though, only has a subtle side-to-side movement, lacks Grimlock's iconic swing motion associated with his great power. B56 Grimlock enters the Legend Skill Dinobot arena with a flourish. While tardy to the competition, it compensates with its distinct style, carrying Magic Square's signature aesthetic, which makes this figure stand out with a very faithful representation of the character in both the robot and the T-Rex mode. B56 Grimlock becomes the center of an exciting set, which I'm really looking forward to. And with that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.